Namaskar, everyone. I am Professor Dr. Jagmeet Madan, President, Nutrition Science Professional Council of the National Council of Allied Healthcare Professionals, Government of India, and the National President of Indian Dietetic Association. At the outset, I wish each one of you a very happy Dietetics Day, which is 10th of January, and we mark this day as the National Dietetics Day every year. Friends, the theme for the Dietetics Day 2026 is Control of Obesity for Healthier India, an action call from nutrition science professionals. So, friends, what is obesity? Obesity is essentially accumulation of fat in the body. And when I say accumulation of fat, fat is a factory of hormones. And those hormones which create the most unhealthy inflammatory environment in the body. And that is why the moment you are 10 to 20% above of what you should be weighing, we say you are overweight or obese. So, the moment this excess fat accumulates in our body, we have no control on the body environment. And this inflammatory, unhealthy environment makes insidious changes, which we don't even realize, and pushes us to the beginning of the story of the non communicable diseases, starting from prediabetes, early hypertension, hypertriglyceridemia, going forward with heart attack and strokes, and the list goes on. Today, the non communicable diseases are an epidemic, and we see that people at young age are getting impacted by these NCD. And what is most disturbing is that overweight and obesity cuts across all age groups and all socioeconomic strata. And in India, it is not necessarily you see people grossly obese, but you will definitely see people with a high waist circumference. So, high waist circumference is another form of fat accumulation. That is, it is the accumulation of visceral fat, the fat around your viscera or around your waist, which is the most labile fat, or the fat which hugely impacts your inflammatory environment in the body. So, friends, if we have to make this nation healthier, we have to take strong steps to control obesity. To my mind, the conversation has to start from the word overweight. We all have to be vigilant about our weight, our body composition, and our waist circumference. According to me, the first and foremost thing to be monitored by each one of us is the waist circumference, starting from early childhood as we go further in life. Because the increase in waist circumference is a clear indication that there is accumulation of bad fat in the body. In addition to this, what we need to do is that, especially in growing ages of our young children, we need to favor more of muscle building and less of fat deposition. So, how do we achieve, this success story of managing our weight, and not only managing our weight, but achieving a good body composition? What is good body composition? A good body composition means we have more of muscle and less of fat, and especially less of visceral fat, the fat around our waist. So, there are keywords which I want to leave with you. The quality of diet. So, friends, the origin of obesity and the inflammatory environment is not only the calories, it's not only the quantity, but it is the quality of what we eat. So, when we talk of quality, the best way to explain the quality of what you're consuming is to start looking at your plate and ask three questions to yourself. The first question: where is the dietary fiber in my plate? Second question: where is the protein in my plate? And third question: what is the carbohydrate source in my plate? And whether my carbohydrate is full of fiber or is it a refined starch? Now, what gives you fiber? All your vegetables and fruits give you fiber. All your pulses, whole grains give you fiber. So when you look at your plate, half your plate should be filled with vegetables and fruit. And when I say vegetables and fruit, I'm looking at a scale of 100 where the vegetables are 70 to 80% and only 30% is my fruit. So the quantum of vegetables consumed per day has to be more. Fruits are best to be taken as a snack and in between the meals and not ever after the meal, because they are made up of simple sugars and they may add to the total glycemic load of the meal. So if half of your plate is filled with vegetables, which should be colored, seasonal, locally available, and simply cooked. Now, don't convert your vegetables into gravies. They should be lightly cooked. The second half of the plate should have two quarters. The first quarter should be your protein source. That means this protein can come from your dal, from your egg, from chicken, from curds, any source which gives you good quantity and quality of protein. And the fourth quarter of the plate is your cereal, which should be again rationed. I underline the word rationed. In each meal, the total quantity of cereal should be limited. The quantity of vegetables should be more. The presence of protein is important, but the portion of cereal should be limited and it should be not maida or refined cereal, but it should be something which is fiber dense. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Jai Hind.